What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be showcasing off our survival Minecraft world, and most importantly, the city we have built in this survival Minecraft world.
And we'll be giving out a couple of important announcements for the channel.
Okay, let me just get rid of him. This world is public, so I could, if you guys want to join, maybe tour it on Visitor. That is possible. So
Let's start.
Where should we start? About the military base?
Yeah. So this is one of the first builds I ever built in the city.
I believe this is, because originally it was the city. What was going to happen was, Eric, in this massive space right here, Dynamic was going to build a military base or a nuclear reactor. I don't know if he had decided yet.
Yeah. But that plans never went through, but I did decide to do a military base, as we had shortly decided to do a city.
It was going to be, the military base was originally going to be double this size, but that did not work out as we decided to build the city.
And originally it was supposed to be very far away from the city, but now the city is kind of creeping up on its door. I mean, there's going to be buildings all around it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that used to be very far away from the city. Now the city is kind of right next to it. So, so the first real thing in the city, I say, would be the interstate.
Yeah.
And
this is kind of connects everything up. I mean, doesn't really do much anymore, but it still looks really cool with its ramps and it just going to the main part of the city. I mean, it goes through the entire city. It even goes under the tallest building in the entire city.
It wasn't finished for a while, but I think a month or two back we finished it. So it goes under this, and then under this stadium, and it goes out way back over there. So let's begin at the museum and then work our way forward, I guess. Or I guess at the school.
So we actually started this, I'd say 5 months ago. Working on it on and off.
Yeah, we've been working on this city on and off. We've been working on it a lot, though.
Yeah.
So this school is, not too remarkable.
We actually used to have a tutorial on this channel for it.
That video is no longer up.
Yeah.
Sadly. Then we have a park here. This is just a regular park, really.
Yeah.
And a lot of these builds were in old videos, but they have been privated since then. Then here is our industrial district. Yeah,
this is kind of our industrial district. It doesn't really have much of a purpose per se. It's definitely, the buildings are almost finished, but the exterior details still need to be seen, as there's some grass. It really needs to be cleaned up a bit. Started cleaning up around this building that Carter's in right now with all of our stonemasons to get us bricks and quartz, terracotta, all kinds of stuff. And and if you go to the right of the building, you can see definitely where I started to do some progress on the builds was over here. Kind of an exterior diner, kind of a little shopkeep over here. Pretty interesting. Just filling up dead space.
Yeah, so if you stay tuned to the end of the video, we'll also have a huge announcement for the channel.
Yeah, so we've tried to link up almost everything. There's a couple of really long roads that go through almost the entire city. And
you see this kind of forest. This is originally we were gonna build back here, but then we decided to kind of set a border on the city because we really had we were just expanding everywhere and we didn't know. It was a little daunting, so put some hard borders on the city.
Yeah. And there's another one
and you might see this mountain over here, pretty big. I'll get to that later in the video.
And then we also have the mega taiga trees. That's also a massive border. There isn't a kind of an arena type build. It's pretty interesting.
These
Don't use it much.
megataigas are really made to cover up these two things.
Yeah. Massive storage system that we tore down.
It's pretty laggy right here.
Yeah. And then there is actually a set of gravel mountains that you can tell have been covered with snow.
We kind of covered them with snow, but now the snow's melting, so it doesn't look very good.
This small stone structure, next to the mega taiga is actually the spawn point of the world.
So
it's kind of what this
is. When you spawn in, you can basically already see the city. So over to the museum,
which is one of the largest and most impressive.
The second biggest build in the city. Originally this was a realm, so here was like a big project board that we had. It kinda probably too much stuff on it. That was probably a big problem. Yeah. And then here's just our stuff from our squid farm. And then on the floor I have a little map of the world. Not the best.
I don't know. And then if we come out of the main entrance, to your left, you will actually see these may look a bit familiar to a couple of you. These are actually Lego modular buildings, but redesigned for Minecraft. These are from Planet Minecraft. I did build these, but these are not my designs. They stretch around this entire block. Pretty cool, pretty detailed buildings. I mean, I love Lego. I used to love Legos, so it's kind of a bit of a thing.
You'll see this building under construction. This is kind of one of our friends is supposed to be building this, and this is kind of like a multi-purpose fitness and wellness center. So, and it has like a library, a pool, gym,
pretty cool,
auditorium, pretty cool.
And
so hopefully that gets finished up soon.
All these buildings, like I said before, are all Lego modulars. A couple buildings we may need a redesign, such as this building.
This one probably will get rebuilt soon.
But I mean, it's a pretty bad building. We have a massive sandstone apartment here that Carter built or Procart ran.
It's an odd, it's a weird color palette, but I think it works decently.
Yeah. We have a small Nike store. I believe that was actually on that board over there at one point. Have a small Subway here. It still doesn't have that sign.
A lot of fast food restaurants back here, like McDonald's.
We were planning.
KFC and then Burger King.
Yeah, we were planning on doing more of these buildings, just kind of stretching out along here.
Yeah,
unrecognizable. But if you turn back around, you may have recognized this building. It is actually the Avengers Tower, or Tony Stark's Tower. So that's pretty cool. I believe it is the fourth tallest building? No,
it's one of the taller buildings in the city.
Tallest building on this part of the city, I'd definitely say.
Yeah, this side of the river, I believe.
Yeah, we kind of divide it by the river.
Yeah, we divide. I think we have it divided into the city into 3 parts. The first part, and then over there is the second part, and over there is the third part that is kind of under construction.
So if we go down to street level, again, we have a ton of tall buildings. This is definitely the most developed part of the city. The buildings themselves aren't always the greatest around here, because these are the first buildings ever built. Got a couple stuff just to fill up parts.
Yeah, first building is right here. It's first building happens to be the most expensive.
And the
quartz, black stone, basalt, very expensive. And it has a full interior.
And actually, the part that we're working on now is actually through this kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but it's kind of like cut in half.
Yeah, it's like a building with an archway over it.
I've actually been working on this part of the city a little bit.
Yeah, this part was just designed yesterday, in fact, and this building was built yesterday.
To store our concrete supplies to actually build this place.
Yeah, so, the way we get our concrete, we use a kind of a gravity block duplicator.
Which we actually do have a tutorial on.
On this channel that is still up, So if
There
you
might
guys
be a
want
link in
infinite
the description.
concrete, hopefully
Or sand.
hopefully in the top right there should be an info card if you guys want to build that.
And then there's a couple of these buildings. You got a green and gray building, black and yellow,
And
kind of
these were
like
built about 2 days ago, I believe.
yeah, just to cover up this tiny little space.
The space was empty and just like a grass spot, so
Yeah.
very barren and empty.
And
Then we just have a 7-Eleven. This is a 7-Eleven. Originally on the 7-Eleven was like our first house. So
you can still see the portal in that kind of garage area.
yeah, our first portal. We kind of made it into a garage. Pretty cool, I think. I'm gonna head over to the manor.
Yeah. So this is actually it is Carter's house.
Boat
Isn't
dock.
Carter's house? Kind of back and forth.
Yeah,
So
manor really doesn't have a purpose now, but hopefully we can find a purpose for it.
it used to store our multicolored concrete.
It used to
But
be
I
an
don't
automatic sorter for all concrete colors in the game.
Yeah, but we stripped it of its resources once one of our original concrete.
And up here was our planning area where we planned out projects.
Yeah, this is incredibly old.
Yeah,
Wow.
and if we go out to our yacht, I think we're gonna sleep in here. Oops. So this is just a yacht. It's a tutorial build, but the down here is not a tutorial.
It's kind of his secret brewery, he likes to call it sometimes.
Yeah, I brew a lot of potions down here. Some supplies.
A random map for no reason. But I think we're gonna move on to the second part of the city.
Yeah.
So I'd say the second part of the city is probably the most controversial part of the city. Not in on bad things. It's just a couple of the buildings are not good.
Some of the buildings are really good and some of them are really bad.
Like Willis Tower, the Leadenhall building, a PS5, this diagonal building I think is pretty cool. Doofenshmirtz, but it's a glass building, it's alright, but these three buildings are not good at all that I'm standing on. This building,
This building needs a redone.
This building probably needs to be redone. All of these need to be.
Yeah,
These three
pretty
buildings.
bland.
Pretty boring.
Probably a little bit more color. I think, yeah, they're almost all the same color palette too.
Yeah.
Just like.
And if we fly down to the bottom, the roads, these are not decorated. This is definitely the least. It's just a mess down here. Absolute mess. Really needs to be cleaned up.
And then here's the interstate right here. If you see, it started getting really laggy, and this is because we have a massive sheep farm farming every color in the game.
And a ton of shulkers sitting in here.
Turns out, having tons of sheep causes tons of lag.
Yeah, and that also continues up those stairs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why there's a ton of shulkers. We should probably be gathering these up.
And this white and gray building, I actually really like this building, but it does store all of our wool supplies.
Oh yeah.
This building right here.
Oh, I think it still does, but
it still does. I fixed the storage. I fixed the storage eventually.
It was broken for a while. And here we just have another building, purple.
Exact same design.
And then this building used to be a lot different. It used to be yellow and gray, but then we changed it.
It was orange and gray. Orange and gray. We got
orange.
I don't know. This building is a bit interesting too with its color palette, the black and the light blue.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of more of an advanced society. This is like I said before, Willis Tower.
The second tallest building we have
in the city. There is some random stuff in here.
We just fly up. It's a very tall building, and you get a great view from up here.
Yeah.
So if we just, geez, I didn't know there was an interior.
I didn't do that.
Interesting.
Not good. But now we're gonna move on to the third and final part of the city.
First we're gonna show by
stadiums.
far the biggest build in the city.
The stadium. This, you can definitely see on some of the farther edges that this used to be a mountain. This is not a. We flattened out an entire mountain, transformed it all the exterior. It used to all be stone. I made it all grass and custom terraforming on it all. Added trees.
Custom terraforming like this.
Trees, massive parking lot, and it actually
terraformed.
And it actually is the Chiefs Stadium. Fortunately, they lost in Super Bowl, but we're not going to worry about that.
So here the tunnel that the interstate goes through is just right here, and it goes under the stadium.
Yeah, it ends around here.
So yeah, stadium, very very big build, and it's still not finished, believe it or not.
You can definitely see there's a cleared out area right here for
I'm still thinking about adding another layer.
Yeah, of stands. And then we come over to the most recent expansion, I guess, is we kind of made a thing to the ocean front. It's definitely not finished, definitely not close to where we want.
All these roads near the ocean, these were built very recently. And hopefully someday there will be a lot of buildings here. Then there's a kind of a house that I think was getting torn down, and then a massive yacht that I built that probably won't get torn down, but might do some little redesign to it.
But yeah, that's kind of the end. The important announcements are we are going to be doing tutorial videos now, just normal tutorials.
Well, the important first of all, we're doing a name change. So, basically, we're changing our name to Stellar MC. So, it's not going to be a different channel. It's just changing the name. Stellarcraft was a little long, so we just want to change it to one word. And then, second announcement, we're changing the content we do. So, I believe tomorrow there should be a tutorial video. So we will now be uploading kind of farm tutorials.
Still doing duplication glitches.
Yes,
we're going to be doing duplication.
Be doing probably a lot of duplication glitches, 3 or 4 a week. So, and we'll also be doing glitches videos. So it's like X-ray and just random glitches. Minecraft Bedrock Edition. And then we will also be, if you didn't know, some of our videos are fake, so we will look to be we're going to be privating a lot of those videos. So, yeah.
Some of those fakes were made as a joke, however, some kind of weren't.
Yeah, we apologize for any time wasted, and so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Oh yeah, one more announcement. The final announcement, I promise. A couple of weeks, we are planning to actually start a kind of a SMP multiplayer survival on this. So, trying to get a couple people to come join this world, and we'll just and we're going to be doing a series on it.
Yeah. So you could be in a YouTube video.
Yeah, you could possibly join the server. So, if any of you guys want to join, just comment below your username, and we'll try to. Yeah.
But that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Stellar MC channel. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.